Hey y'all, Elijah here, and yeah, when this video is getting released, it's going to be about an hour from 2020 for Central Standard Time. And I don't have much to say, but for me, 2019 was very progressive because the story with my father, that's been resolved for the next few years. Of course, things are going to change, but if things took a different direction this year, I can say I could still be in danger and maybe not even be alive to live the 2020s. Yeah, but for the world, it's a something. I remember 2018 when I first heard of the Parkland shooting. I was shocked, but now we're so desensitized to this. It scares me, you know? And I'm not going to state my stance on gun violence, what I think we should do about it, but humans are evil. They can be, and they are. My childhood, because the 2020s are gonna mark the beginning of the most progressive decade for me, and the 2010s is one of the most defining, because that makes up, well, my childhood. I was born in 2004, meaning that around 2010, I was 6. And the 2010s are going to span from me being ages 5 to 15. That's a lot to change in 10 years. It's sure you're impressionable when you're a young kid, but you also forget a lot of things. I don't remember anything before 2009, actually. I think around then my brother was born. I can remember him being a baby and all that, but that was only a very brief period of time. My sister, I can't remember her being born because that was like in 2007 and everything. My whole childhood is basically this mix of watching Tom and Jerry, playing Minecraft, doing homework, studying, what else? Oh, Minecraft Let's Play YouTube videos. I watch those wildly as a maybe 11-year-old, something like that. And I'm still in the Minecraft now, but I'm trying to focus a little more on life, the world. Sometimes I think it's better being blind, but since I'm not blind, I'm making use of that sight to do what I can to help the world and myself. Okay, the 2020s, I don't know how to feel about them because, ultimately, in the grand scale of things, it's not going to matter at all. Like, at all. The universe doesn't care whether humans or not exist. Stars are still going to go supernova and everything. Yet, okay, there's two things. We could be in a utopia or dystopia. Either way, aliens in a faraway galaxy will not ever notice. They won't. But to even be one of those species across the universe, we have to keep ourselves alive. And with climate change, I don't think we're going to be able to do that. So Greta Thunberg and those are the people I'm trying to support. I'm wanting to come out as underdogs. Okay, what else? It's 2017 we had the iPhone 10. That it still feels so close, you know? I don't know how to describe it, but I'm pretty sure most of y'all understand what I'm saying, but I don't, and that's just weird. But life's weird. Okay, I remember getting an iPhone 10. It was yay big. It had the whole notch, wireless charging, and that's pretty awesome considering the upgrade, or, well, I wouldn't even call it an upgrade. I got to my Android phone, and my Androids have been good, but they're not, the hardware isn't as great. Software, though, I prefer the software. And in the future, I can expect software to be a bigger and bigger thing because technology, that's something boomers can't handle, but it's going to happen eventually. We still have people from the silent generation alive, so well into the 2030s, we're still going to see some baby boomers alive. And dealing with them is going to be god-awful then, even worse than it is now. Only some of them, though. Some of them are chill. Okay. That's... The future is pretty much going to be the same if you tried to think about it in a kind of living situation, but not if you're talking about just general progress, if that makes sense. I don't know. I feel like I've been repeating myself a lot. What else have I not talked about? Ooh, okay. So, my future. I'm kind of curious on that because I don't know what I want to do for my career. I really don't right now. I gotta look deeper into it. But I've already taken dual credit speech, as well as a sociology class. And next semester I'll be taking dual credit government. I'm definitely steering in a certain direction. But, you know, I don't have to stay strict to it once I've started, if that makes sense. I think it's going to be better for me to experiment with things, do some research on things, figure out what I want to do. Because I love music, but I don't think I'd carry it out as a career. It's, from what I've heard, being a musician as a career is one of the harder things to do. And I'd rather not do it for a career. I still want to keep it in my life, though. Not gonna lie about that. Okay. And now, here's another thing. So, back to the story about my father, you know, he kind of was nasty to my mom, and I didn't like it. I wouldn't want my mom to get treated that way, or my siblings to get treated the way that I was treated. I wouldn't want anyone to, again. So, eventually I'm hoping to have my own children, own family, kind of nuclear family thing. What is that? 1960s culture? Yeah, and I kind of feel like the economic climate isn't so great right now, but I only stand so much about it. I've heard about crashes in 2020, but 2020 I'm still going to be in high school. Maybe by the time I get to college, it'll partially repair. It won't be as bad. Still going to be bad, but not as bad. Okay, if I do become a parent, then I'm going to want to teach my kids don't have any feelings of hate towards anyone. Well, not really, because some people do deserve resentment, but don't let hate be such a powerful force in your life, because it drives you to do crazy things. Crazy things like murder, get yourself in jail, and there's more murder. Yeah. So, anyways, something else. How's y'all's 2010s been? I know for me it's been very early 2010s boring, late 2010s interesting. Very, very interesting and spicy. Okay, what have I learned this year? Esperanto is probably a big one. I'm not going to go into the full details of Esperanto, but essentially it's an auxiliary language created by a Polish doctor. Very easy to learn. I've learned pretty much all the grammar and a good amount of vocabulary, not enough to use in actual proper speech. I think I could get by, though. I really could. And a lot of it's loan words, so I'm pretty sure even you can understand it, the commoner. Yep. This guy who invented Esperanto had ideology of wanting to eventually unite the world and for us to act as brothers, to love each other. He was kind of undermined because this was a language written in the 1870s. I know in Europe during World War II, Hitler and Stalin just slaughtered Esperantists because they had this vision that didn't quite fit with them. But some still lived, and now there's about, I don't know the exact number, but it's a good number of Esperantists. And I want our goals to progress because, I think humanity needs to know that we are brothers and sisters no matter what y'all say. We're family, alright? What else? I don't know, I'm gonna go ahead and get on Google News. It's not very... It's likely to rile me up, but... Oh, okay. Okay. Trump's impeachment. I can definitely say I don't support Trump. I'd much rather prefer someone like Bernie Sanders or Andrew Yang, even. But that doesn't matter for me, because I can't even vote. What's the use of thinking about it, right? But that does have a purpose. I need to learn what I want to kind of have for us, what I want to promote, what I actually like, because again, I don't even know. There's a lot I don't know about myself, and yeah, one of the craziest things to happen to me this year might be, you know what, I think it might be my trial against my father. That was scary the first and second time. I'm not sure if there's going to be a third time in the future, but who knows? Anything. Anything. If it was just... Okay, I'm pretty sure y'all may have heard of gamma bursts. They can happen at any moment and directly hit our planet, kill us all. It's crazy, ain't it? Just imagine this giant laser hitting the surface of our planet and the atmosphere, ozone, oceans being stripped away like that. Knowing such power exists is scary. I don't know what exactly isn't scary about life. Because death too, no one knows. I mean, no one who's actually genuinely died has come back to describe death and after death. Because I don't know if death is lights out or afterlife. I don't know what to believe, what to think. I really won't have anything confirmed until I reach that point. I think there's maybe fireworks, but it's barely like 9. So, I'm trying to think. I'm just paralyzed right now. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Life's crazy, man.